In this Videonet interview, I'm speaking with Jonathan Guthrie, CEO at MGT. Hello, Jonathan.
Good afternoon, Rana.
You've announced at IBC the MGT Pay Wizard, which is a multi-screen micropayment solution for billing. I mean, can you tell me first of all, the multi-screen world? We're hearing a lot that there will be advertising as one of the sort of main drivers, and there's a lot of bundling of content that people are getting it for free. So, do you think there's actually a transactional model in there?
I think there will always be advertising as a significant component of the revenue stream, but increasingly it gets very hard to get enough revenue from that to actually make things pay. So I think increasingly there will be micropayments as part of the overall solution.
And the fact that it's micropayments rather than just payments, I mean, that's significant. So what are we talking about when you mean a micropayment?
Well, I think with Pay Wizard, then anything between kind of 20 and 30p could potentially be viable and give a return to the content owner, whereas under the more traditional models, it's very hard to get down to that sort of level.
Okay, so in the past, it's been the amount that you have to give to the content biller, if you like, the sort of the revenue share. It made it uneconomic. I mean, is it now becoming economic to allow people to buy much smaller things and still make some money from it?
I think it's economically viable with something like Pay Wizard that has a prepaid electronic wallet, and that changes the economics very dramatically and allows the price to come down.
And what sort of content will we see at those sort of prices? I mean, are we talking about content from media companies?
Well, I think media companies are increasingly spreading their content, distributing their content to multiple devices and looking at ways of getting a return on that. And it's not always available just with advertising, so they're looking at ways of getting a payment, even if it's a small payment, from a great number of users, then that adds up.
Okay, so could this be clips of video or perhaps applications or something like that?
It could be games, it could be applications, it could be short clips, it could be longer programs, it could be anything really.
Okay, and I mean, how long does it take for somebody to buy the content? I mean, is it, I want it and it's here now?
Well, the way Pay Wizard is set up, it would allow the customer to configure a single click purchase, so that they can get access to the content without the the more usual checkout and login and the sort of rigmarole that's much more difficult.
Okay, and presumably people would turn their back if it was several steps. I mean, is there sort of evidence that one step is the most important, and that you lose people each extra step they have to take?
Well, I think almost by definition, when you're talking about a very small sum of money, then the hurdle to actually spend that money has to be very small, and that's why single click purchase is so important.
So why prepaid? Because we know that service providers, certainly if they've got a TV everywhere strategy, they could potentially allow someone to buy something on a different screen, a mobile, and put that onto their main box. So why not just bill them for it?
I think there's two parts to the answer. One is the traditional service providers are not committed to every platform and every device, and the second one is that the economics of prepay allow micropayments in a way that kind of rolled up billing simply does not allow.
Okay, and I know that the product allows you to show the content owners the activity, the transactional patterns and activity that's going on. I mean, what's the benefit of that?
I think it's a huge benefit. Once you've got a relationship with your customer, to have detailed information to know what he's buying, when he's buying, how he's buying it, what device he's buying it on, allows you to target those customers in a way that you wouldn't otherwise be able to. At the end of the day, what you need to do is build the maximum number of customers you can get, and to build the ARPU from each individual customer. And therefore you need to have as much information as possible in order to achieve that.
Okay, and just finally, can you use this to cover the classic TV, the old traditional TV set, through the set-top as well, so that you can have a sort of a unified billing platform for all the three screens at the same time?
Absolutely. MGT has traditionally been doing payments on satellite and digital terrestrial, and this is an evolution of that. So we very much see that you'll be able to use Pay Wizard across all digital platforms.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you very much for your time, Jonathan, and it's really nice speaking to you.
Thank you.